Jaded Journey, and yes, this video does come with a disclaimer. I just want to reiterate that this video is basically my experience and what I've been going through for the past couple of months and how I'm changing my thinking process and some information that I researched, what my physician told me, and some of my own opinions about the matter. This video is not to attack anyone or to make anyone feel some certain way about the subject. It is basically about my experience, my life, and I want to just give my story out there. So if anyone has any kind of inclination that this relates to you in any way, then you should definitely contact your physician, talk to someone about it in a professional manner, and do your own research about it and see how it really does affect you and how it does relate to you. So just a quick background of why I'm talking about this. So as many of you know, I've been trying to lose weight since I think late elementary, middle school years. I always knew there was something different. I saw it within my family and I saw it within school. I was a little bit bigger than other kids. Not to say I was completely out of the norm, but I was a little heavier and a little thicker than other kids. But it didn't really affect me as much in elementary than it did in middle school. I did get teased a lot. Starting in middle school, I had these two bullies that were constantly berating me. Her and her cousin used to always make fun of me and always try to like poke fun of me in front of other people, made me the butt of the joke of everything. All through middle school, I had to deal with that. And I started the habit of not eating in school. Where I would go to not eat breakfast at home, go to school, spend all day in school, don't eat lunch, don't go into the lunchroom. I would skip lunch. I would go outside. I would do other things. I'll go to the library. The library from middle school and high school used to be my safe haven, besides the bathroom. Now, the bad thing about this habit is that when I got home, I used to binge eat anything I could find in the fridge, anything that I can find around. I would eat and eat and eat until I felt that I was full. And then that habit started to be more noticeable. I started to get bigger and bigger and bigger. I didn't have a lot of confidence because I was berated a lot, not only in school, but at home too. Because like I said, you could notice a difference. Like I'm the only one in my family that looked the way I looked, and everybody else was much slimmer. And I did get made fun of by my siblings, and I did get made fun of by the kids at school. So that was basically where I started the unhealthy habits, because I used to eat my feelings. Now I'm an adult and I control my universe now, and I'm still having these same feelings and anxieties that I felt growing up, and I realized it was preventing me from losing weight. Like if you guys been on my channel for a while, you know that some of my first videos I was making ridiculous challenges for myself, not being very realistic on the goals, and I used to quit a lot. I realized that I have a problem bigger than just the eating and exercise part. It was just how I viewed the whole entire process. So what I did is I went and saw a psychologist. I am Haitian, and they don't believe in seeing people for the mind. And so it took me a while. I mean, I didn't want to believe in it. Like, I was very skeptical when I first went in. I was just like, I'm just gonna be paying money just to do this. But the good thing is, what I found out is the job that I had allowed you to see a psychologist 5 times for free. So I was like, I'm gonna use those 5 times and see how it's going to affect me and help me. And a lot of jobs do have that option for you to see a psychologist and meet with someone. You have, I think, about 5 free visits. I think you would have to just look at your benefit plan and see if it comes with it. A lot of jobs do have that options for their employees. So I took advantage of mine. The first visit, it was kind of scary, and I just continued going. And then I switched positions within the same hospital, but from one company to the other. Instead of working for the contracted company, I now worked for the hospital. And so from there, I had an additional 5 free visits with the same psychologist. So I thought that was awesome. We could continue it without actually me having to pay for it. So I had like 10 free visits before I started paying for it. And I paid with my HRA card, which is another benefit that my job had, which has provided me money to pay for certain hospital visits and prescriptions and stuff like that. I learned a lot within those visits on how obesity and mental health were so intertwined and related. In a journey to be healthy, a lot of times we're like, I want to be healthy and I want to be fit and I want to do this and I want to do that. But did you really actually sit there and think, what does health mean to you? So in order for you to be healthy, you can't view what health means for this person and that person and make that your own, because what health means for that person may not necessarily translate to what it means to you. So for me, health is a mental, spiritual, physical thing. Now, if those 3 things are not aligned, then for me, I don't think I will be successful. The other thing is I had to figure out what feelings I had when I was eating. Like if I was going to eat a burger or anything like that, am I eating because I'm hungry? Am I eating because I'm emotional about something? Am I eating because I wanted just to have that taste in my mouth? I had to evaluate how I ate and why I ate. Those 3 things made me realize that, yeah, it is you have to get over that emotional hurdle if you really want to be successful in your weight loss. So in my research, I found that over 73 million Americans are obese, not overweight, but obese. Obesity can lead to a lot of diseases and mental health issues. Here are the most popular ones right now. I know everyone is going through their own struggles in life, and even if you've known that person all your life, you don't really know what's going inside them. For me, I know I put a facade that I am jolly and happy, and I struggle a lot internally. And I realized that it was affecting the way I saw myself, the lack of confidence that I have in myself, and why I can't even be on a diet for longer than a few days without feeling something dragging me back to my old habits. So I feel like if people have a better understanding of how their mental process affect their weight loss, then a lot of us can be a lot more successful in our journeys. That is why I'm making mental health and obesity a series. I'm just going over different things that I personally gone through, and I'll go over each one and how it affects me and how I'm making changes to make it better. And you guys are also watching my journey, so you'll see how personally I've been improving. I read something in my textbook that motivated me, and I wanted to share that with you guys. It said, people do change over time. We influence our own development through choices we make. Only humans can do that. We are resilient and we are flexible. We can bounce back, adapt, and get stronger. That really spoke to me, and it made me realize that I can do a lot of things that I put my mind to. I just have to get my mind there. Thank you so much for watching my video. Let me know your feelings about this subject, and if you think that your mental health really does prevent you from losing weight, or if you can be successful if you haven't figured out your mental health issues with weight loss. Don't forget to share, like, comment, and subscribe to this video. Thank you so much for watching.